morning, everyone. Welcome to my Friday school day in the life. I do like to start out most of my days with a quick workout. Sometimes this happens before the kids get up. Sometimes it doesn't and they're awake, but it's not a big deal. Today's video is in collaboration with my friend Kristen at My Cathedral Garden. She has a wonderful channel where she talks about homeschooling and motherhood, and she is a former teacher like I am, and we love to chat about homeschooling and caring for our family. So you'll want to go check out her channel and her day in the life video after you watch mine. On this Friday, I was able to take care of myself and get a shower and get my hair and my makeup done. This does not happen every morning, but on this day, it happened. And just so you guys know, not every day is exactly the same in our house. Yeah. No. Alden, play. I want to record you playing.
I need the tuner.
You need the tuner? Okay, hello guys. Hey, I just finished my workout and I did do my devotions earlier today, but I didn't record that part. But that was one of the first things I did, got out my devotion. Our church is doing this really cool thing for evangelism and telling other people about Jesus, and I've been really enjoying it. So then I was able to get my hair and my makeup done. I figured I might as well do it. Today is Friday, and Friday for us is not a full school day. So that's why I don't usually have time to do all this. This is just special today. We don't do it Friday Fun Friday. We do like light school day is what we call it. So light school. And we're using a Gentle Feast curriculum. So I want to show you what we do on Fridays with our curriculum. Unfortunately, my daughter was sick this week, so she didn't do a lot of her work. So I'm gonna give her a pass for today and we'll just start her over next week. So you might be asking, okay, what are my kids doing while I'm working out and getting myself ready? They're just playing. So some of them got their breakfast. Some of them were playing in the garage, roller skating. They just had a moment to play. It looks like Alden is playing ukulele now. Before we get into our light school thing, I am starving. I haven't eaten yet today. It's now 9:30 and I'm starving, so I'm gonna get myself some food. We don't normally get started this late. I'm still recovering from sickness, so I've been letting myself sleep a little bit later and not push it too much. So, but anyway, it is time to eat. I need to get myself some food. If you put it on 7, then it'll be done. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If you put it on 7, it will be done. Goes up to 7.
This is my favorite morning drink. I heard about this from other bloggers in the past, but I've kind of mixed it together to make my own because I can't have coffee. I found this Tea-Chino. My husband and I love this because it's got coffee consistency, coffee flavor, but it's not coffee. I also take Nutrafol for my supplements for my healthcare. Next, I have the Dandy Blend, which is a dandelion flower ground blend that is also similar to coffee in flavor and consistency. So sometimes I just do the Tea-Chino, sometimes just the Dandy Blend. Today I'm gonna mix them together. I also like maca powder, which helps with my hormones and adds a really nice nutty flavor. And of course, we've got to make it creamy with some almond milk and some nut creamer, and adds a little bit of flavor, a little bit of sweetness. Once that's all warm and ready to go, I like to blend it with everything. We add the dandelion flower, we add the cocoa powder. And then we have collagen, some grass-fed collagen from Perfect Supplements. I heard about this from Tiffany at Don't Waste the Crumbs. So you can head over to her site. I'll link her information in the bottom there and you can go learn more about collagen from her. And then we pour it all into my cute mug that I got from Ashley at Grace and Grit with our Homeschool Mom box swap. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can go check that out here. Philippians 2, verse 8. How does it start, Olin?
He humbled himself.
No. And being found
in human form, he humbled himself
to
obedience. The point of.
Wait, we're not doing it right, guys. And being found in human form, he humbled himself by being obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. Philippians 2,
verse 8.
Very good. So we are working on the Philippians 2 passage with the gentle feast. And we've already done verses 1 through 7, and this week was verse 8. So the boys just said verse 8. Sometimes I'll have them say the whole thing, and they can do it, but today we just did verse 8 for our memory verse. And once the kids say the memory verse, they get to pick from our treasure box on Fridays. And sometimes that's a piece of candy, sometimes it's a tattoo, or a small toy, and today they're picking some candy. Okay, so for day 5 of the Gentle Feast Language Arts curriculum, they have us do a dictation. And the dictation is the exact copy work that Olin did on day 1 and day 2. So that's all I have him do for most of his work on a Friday. The way spelling is done, it goes right along with this dictation. You're basically practicing the spelling words that they did. So the spelling words are on day 1 of the language arts packet. And they came from his copy work, like I said. And he was supposed to practice this all throughout the week. I think he did it 2, maybe 3 times. Our goal is to be 3 to 4 times a week, but we're working on that. So 3 times, okay. So these are the words that came from his copy work, and he practiced those. Now, when we do our dictation, he's gonna be able to write those words and spell them correctly. So he, got some mail? Okay, cool. Another thing I didn't share yet is Alden is in Form 1. So he doesn't do a full dictation where you read the passage and he copies everything. He's doing like a French style dictation. So some of the words are blanked out and not all of the words. So when he gets into Form 2, then I will give him the dictation and read him the passage, and he'll have to write all the words. And that's what my oldest does, my 10, almost 11-year-old, 5th grader, I guess. She does the full dictation. But she's not doing that today, so I can't show you to her how she does it. But we're gonna do it with Alden right now. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
The little John James. Hey, Corbin. We don't need to do that right now. Thank you. Okay, the little John James was fond of studying about wild animals. Also on Fridays, which takes like 10 minutes, not very long, we do a narration journal, and I got these notebooks. They're about 25 pages long. They're not very long, but they're really sturdy, and they're a little bit thicker paper than like a notebook paper. So that way they can do drawings or watercolor on it. He doesn't do as much watercolor as Elena does. I'll show you Elena's, my 5th grader's notebook in a little bit as well. But this is where we do his weekly narration journal, and he picks one book that he read throughout the week, and then he writes a few sentences about what he read. So this is where he gets to practice his writing. So this one's from Sarah Plain and Tall. The way I do this is he tells me what he wants to say. I write it on the dry erase board, and then he copies it into his book. So he doesn't write it directly into his book just yet. My 5th grader does. Elena does copy straight into her book, but for Alden, I help him and I write it first, and then he copies it. So let's pick a book. What book do you want to do this week? Meet Mr. Jackson, Your Nature Reader, or what was the other book? The Firelight Hawk? Firehawk. The Last Firehawk. Which book do you want to do this week? So first we write our date. What's our date today? October 8th. And what year is it?
October 8th, 2021.
Okay. And then we write the name of the book. What's it called? Yes, Elena, please do a drawing lesson. I'm just gonna do a drawing lesson.
Nature Reader?
Nature Reader, okay. Corbin's gonna do his silent reading time right now. That's my 6-year-old. So I'm gonna set the timer for 30 minutes. So he'll go sit in his bed, or I don't know where he's sitting today. Oh, today's Friday. What I do for my kids for silent reading time is, like, my purpose for quiet time / silent reading time is for them to be by themselves. So with everybody on the couch, I don't know, just too much. So on Mondays, my oldest sits on the couch. The boys have to be in their bed. On Tuesdays, my second child, my 3rd grader, gets to sit on the couch. Everybody else is on their bed. On Wednesdays, my 3rd child, my 1st grader, sits on the couch and everybody else is on their beds. On Thursdays, nobody sits on the couch and they're all on their beds. On Fridays, they can sit anywhere. So basement, couch, beds, outside, wherever, or sometimes we do it outside anyway, but just a little tip there for how we do our silent reading time. So Alden was really struggling with his narration lesson today. He ended up having some tears, and just for the sake of his privacy, I'm not going to show you the entire lesson here, but just so you know, we had to talk through it, and it wasn't a perfect lesson today, and that's okay.
I looked at books. How many books?
You looked at 3 books? There's 4 right on the floor.
Those ones.
You looked at those ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just napping?
Okay. I was gonna look at 2 books.
So my daughter loves art and loves drawing. We have found this book. It's Art for Kids Drawing Lessons, and she's really been enjoying it, and it has improved her drawing so much. I've been so amazed by what she can do. She had amazing talent even before this book, but this book has been showing her some technical things and techniques that she hasn't learned on her own. She's been learning about shading, about perspective, horizon lines, all these things. We don't always have time to sit down and teach her, so this book has been great. Can I have a chip? Oh, which one? This one? Okay, can I dip it in the sauce? Okay. Okay, it's now 11 o'clock and we're done with our narration journal, and so I'm letting my middle kiddo have a snack, and my youngest said he wasn't feeling that well, so he's going to lay in bed and watch some cartoons. And then my oldest, she's gonna go clean her room. And the other thing we do on Fridays is often we'll do nature walks and nature studies. Today we're not doing that because I have a lot of stuff on my to-do list today. We do have some people planning on coming over tonight, so I want to get the house ready for that. So another cool thing I do on Fridays, which I might have to modify today. Lots of modifications today, and that's just how life goes. So normally the kids have a larger chore checklist on Fridays than they do the rest of the week. Because we do less school, we do a little bit more chores on Friday to get the house tidied up from the week and things that we just, let go. And then we get it all reset for the weekend. So today I'm gonna have to modify that because I have a couple kids who are not feeling well. I will probably be doing most of it, which is fine. So that's why I have a lot of stuff today and we can't do nature study. But I will show you their Friday checklist, or reset the house checklist is what I call it. And they each have a set of jobs that they know to do. And these are things that I know will help our house get reset. Like I kind of sat there one day and thought, okay, what do I usually do that they can do that I just know that they don't think of? So little things like changing out the hand towels in the bathroom. Or things like putting away the books that are left out on the table. You think people would put those away, but they don't. So I had to put that on the list. Like every little thing that I could think of that we clean up and tidy up, I made sure it's on the list and they know what to do next. Oh, look, I got a gift. Thank you, Elena. Is it a flower?
Yeah.
That's cute. So here's some books left out. So I'm gonna have the kids put that away. There's my dog taking a nap, and then we've got just some books on the table there. I've got some towels to fold here, and yeah. So I laminated their reset the house checklist here, and so they just go down the list and make sure they take care of all of these things. And so this is my daughter's list on her bulletin board, so she knows where it's at. A cool thing my boys did, they attached some string to their list, I don't know, so they can wear it around their neck or wear it on their arm while they're going about doing their checklist. We have a bird and another bird. Not so close, so it doesn't focus. Okay, so this way they can wear it on their arm while they go about doing their chores. So I thought that was cute that they did that. So, yep. Okay, that was our simple, no, I'm not talking to you, Ginger. Dog thinks I'm talking to her. Okay, that was our simple Friday morning routine, our light school. I wish I could have shown you a nature study walk today, but we didn't get to do that nature walk. But we did tidy up the house. We have a few more things left to do, but I'm gonna get on to lunch and finishing that this afternoon. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. I'm Ashley, if we haven't met yet. I'm a homeschool mom to 3, and they are ages 11, almost 11. She'll be 11 next week, 8 and 6 right now. And we've been homeschooling for the past 7 to 8 years. I'm also a former English teacher, an aspiring drama teacher, but I never got to do that officially. But I love to chat here on my channel about Charlotte Mason inspired homeschool and affordable homeschooling and biblical homeschooling. So any of that and all of that. And I'm glad you're joining me today. Don't forget to check out Kristen's video and watch her morning routine with her 3 kids. No, she's got 4 kids. And her kids are actually really, really close in age to mine. She just has 1 extra that I don't have. So go check out Kristen and her amazing channel and her amazing, beautiful family. So I will see you guys in the next video. Go find his joy among the noise, and you guys rock at homeschooling.